by banning out the Yeve here. I want to see how they're going to change things up, especially since Red Can is going to be on the red side. They're going to have 2 priority picks, and see you soon. We'll probably most likely, assuming that they do get the Paquito, are going to lean towards that. For all we know, it could go elsewhere.
Let's see. The Phoveus has been banned out from CSU. That means that they might be wanting to go for a dive style of composition once again here. Phoveus and also that Estes. So it's really already leaning towards that. But the Hayabusa instantly read out by Red CANIDS.
Yes.
That rhyme. And
Okay, Gen Z man. All right, so here's the thing. Almost the same bans for both teams. The order of bans for Red CANIDS wasn't the same, but the same recipe. But for See You Soon, it's literally the same order. They ban out Phoveus and then Estes. Eventually for the Brody, will they do it again? Pretty sure they will. Maybe they will prioritize something like a Paquito or a Matilda in their side.
I think they might just open things up a little bit. Let the Brody, let the Click kind of get through, because they also could go for a double marksman composition, considering that, Red overall hasn't taken Ling nor Lancelot, despite it being wide open in the draft. So they might take a risk here, but no, they're going to be going with what Wolf has suggested, banning out the Brody once again, similar to game number 1.
Going out with... You see, these 3 bans are really good when you want to dive your opponents, right? Brody, again, with a single target stun that makes him able to jump back as well. Really good. Estes and the Phoveus, self-explanatory. But I think See You Soon, they want to go for the Paquito. They want to go for just full-on dive. And Red CANIDS, what do you need to answer that?
Somewhere along the lines of Esmeralda, but they did ban that in the previous game. Not sure if they will let this go, especially because the first pick is available for See You Soon. I also want to see them get the Clint and then get a Super Scribe earlier on. Okay, so there's
Your
the
team
Paquito ban.
is picking.
What we prescribed earlier on, which is the Yuzhong. If that is the opening for Red CANIDS, at least they make it so that their gold laner is gonna have a good time.
Yeah, okay, so you actually brought up a really good point. Game 1, Red CANIDS did decide to ban out the Esmeralda. Phoveus gets banned out for the side of See You Soon. Couple of options that could be on the table. They could be setting up for a Lancelot, possibly just theorizing. But Esmeralda as a interesting... Esmeralda or Cho being a first pick for See You Soon, highly possible now.
Yeah, absolutely. But then again, it's
Your
the
team
Matilda.
is picking.
Do you go Esmeralda now if you are Red CANIDS? Clint is still available.
Esmeralda Clint?
Yeah. Because if you go for the Farsa for Red CANIDS earlier on, it can easily be, countered by the Matilda. It's not really a pick that will open up the draft for you. But if it is a comfort pick for the side of Red CANIDS, then so be it.
Honestly, what I do think is the Esmeralda and the Farsa. Yeah, there you go. Farsa hasn't picked up, but actually Esmeralda has been left open. Barretts makes its way. See You Soon have a chance to pick up the Esmeralda for themselves here. With the Barretts pick, I get what they're going for. They want to go for a better front to back. This is exactly what See You Soon did just now in the first game. But for See You Soon, now that the Farsa has been opened up, they can just go for something like the Yudong, like I just mentioned earlier, Wolf and Gideon. This is a full dive in the making.
Well, I'm curious to see, because if there's going to be a full dive composition, See You Soon have the mechanical skill to actually pull it off.
Yeah, exactly. So what they can do about that is get heroes that naturally get the Demon Hunter Sword, or a Lunox perhaps, or maybe somewhere along the lines of a Roger. Heroes that just destroy the game of a Barretts. So I will not be surprised that is the case. That's a Kagura.
Wow.
Your team
And the Clint.
Wow.
So what is this? They are trading the heroes.
Yeah.
They literally are kind of like giving each other's composition a little bit, which is rather interesting, because I was expecting to see something along the lines of, as Wolf mentioned, a Lunox or maybe even a Lilia this time around.
Yeah.
The Clint, okay, that generally makes sense.
Honestly, right now, See You Soon, with their composition, they have the Kagura from last game now, but with the additional disengage and also engage potential of the Matilda with the backline damage of the Clint, right now, I can't wrap around what they want to go for, because again, I predicted a full dive with the composition, with the bans that was coming out from them. But all right, let's see. Red CANIDS, they still have the option to pick up the Esmeralda. It is a good counter. Let's see, or they might just go for the Lolita once again. It is going to be the
Your
Ruby.
team is banning.
All right. Ruby's most likely going on Luna, right? It feels like even if See You Soon wants to go for the dive composition, at least they have some form of counterplay.
Exactly. So Ruby you also make it's sure that your Farsa will have a great game, because you have the setup already. You have the I'm Offended as well as the second skill with the stun. Red Canids, I was thinking maybe they can secure the Beatrix already, or maybe take some page out of the book of Navi from earlier, or the way they dealt with the Clint and Beatrix to just go for the Popol and Koopa, perhaps.
Possible.
If they
Your
did
team
try that
is
out, the
banning.
export is the ban.
I personally like this, but this also does kind of tell us that, you know, hey, if they're banning out export, most likely I'm guessing that Bara is predicted to go into the EXP lane. We have seen EXP lane export been shown up before from See You Soon, so this just could be a slight adaptation coming in from the Red Cannons.
Absolutely, and the thing is, right now, we do need to see what is going to be picked up, what is going to be banned away from CU
Your
to
team
maybe
is
kind of get the
banning.
gist of what they want to do. 1-1 is an interesting ban. Again, suggesting that they might want to go for some sort of a dive because they're removing some of this
Your team
backside
is banning.
damage, the people who can kite away, basically.
Yeah.
But I still can't grasp what they want to pick up. Yuzong is the only one that comes to mind, or Lapu Lapu.
I mean, both of which I'm a little less concerned about what CUC wants because it feels like they still have plenty of options to kind of go with here. The question is, what is Upatizi going to play? If they ban out Popo and Koopa here as well, like really limit the amount of marksmen, is Upatizi just going to pick up a Moskov or something?
No. It's gonna be crazy though.
It is going to be crazy.
For season, do they ban either Popol or Beatrix? The
Your
usage
team
instead?
is picking.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Let's see what this is going to be as the first pick in the second phase is going over towards the Red Candid side here. Any predictions?
Okay, so they need they need a hero to dive the backlines apart from this Ruby so that it is they control the Clint. Maybe it is indeed the Yuzhong. If that happens, the Barats will be the jungler, Ruby will be your roam Ruby, then you go with the Farsa. Unless they want to go something along the lines of Rafaela as the roamer, then put the Ruby into the XP lane or maybe the Barats.
You know, I have a weird theory, but yeah, oh my god,
Beatrix.
I'm not even joking. This is what I'm thinking, all right? They want to go for a full front-to-back composition. They already have the Ruby placed into that XP lane. That's my guess. And now with the Beatrix pick, they want to round it off with the Akai, all right? That is my guess right now because so far, that's what it looks like. Barrett's going to the jungle, adding more front line with the Ruby and now the Akai to add additional disengage and pick potential in this draft. I feel like it can really work here, especially considering that CU Soon wants to make it messy. What you want to do is make it proper, make it neat.
Make it proper, make it neat. Doesn't suit See You Soon. They've been playing like overly messy. They like to scramble. They like to fight. Oh, for red. Yeah, no, that does fall in line here, and especially since they now have lanes that can get priority. Makes sense. But See You Soon finish off the top position. It's going to be a Lapu Lapu as well as a Roger. Ooh.
So Roger, was that? Oh, so instantly pick the lane. Okay.
I told you, Lapu.
Okay, what's up?
Oh,
with the,
what?
That was an instant pick on the lane.
Yeah, it was just no brainer.
No brainer. All right, so Lapu Lapu, they want to go to the backlines. There's Farsa as well as Beatrix in there. The combo is great versus the marksman. Roger, like we said, you need either a Demon Hunter Sword Carrier or a hero that deals against HP-based heroes. Like, for example, the Barats, Roger will really have a good time just scratching through that Barats. But the Link pick, I'm not entirely sure if the Red Candid side have mastered this, but it makes a lot of sense against the Clint, against the Kagura, as well as the Roger.
Well, put your trust in it because so far these compositions are looking real deadly and we're expecting to see some nasty fights from either side, both expecting to go for those big team fight comps, and it's going to be rock, paper, scissors at the end of the day. Whoever makes that first move better make it effective. MPL Brazilian champions, Red Canids up against the Cambodian MPL champions. Oh my goodness, only one may survive here. Is it going to be See You Soon who's going to get that match point?
Let's see. Not match point. It's going to be win instantly if CU Soon wins here. Let's see what happens. Upatizi actually with the Farsa in the gold lane
I love
here.
it.
Beatrix going into the mid lane.
I do love the adjustment coming out from the side of Red Canids. Putting the Farsa in the gold lane role means that you can lane against this Clint. Not as much as Claude versus Farsa matchup, but it still does the job. And Frost can be aggressive in in a way, they are actually being defensive this time as they protect their lane.
Well, absolutely. I was kind of expecting Frost to actually flicker in
Yeah,
for Foxy to
same.
force
Me
him
too.
out, there. But okay, so far so good. Playing it nice and slow. Akashi taking a bad trade, probably at level 1 against Felix. That's going to cost him his laning phase.
So the danger with picking the Lapu-Lapu, as it makes a lot of sense against the marksman and the mage from the backlines of Red CANIDS, it doesn't have the best matchup against the Barretts in the mid game. Surely in the early game, maybe you can bully the Barretts out, but eventually the Barretts will be just so happy you jumping in front and maybe popping the Daytona's welcome so easily. And yeah, the Barretts, the first pick Barretts from Red CANIDS now makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I feel like it's much more of a skill matchup right there in the top side,
For
right?
sure,
It really
for sure.
depends on how you use the dash, because it can be said as well, like, Death's Welcome can be easily dodged because of that dash, because of the mobility, I should say. But look at that, Red CANIDS already going to the bot side.
Yep, they're going to attack Rune, and straight away Upatizi is going to go wings by wings to get
Oh.
aggressive. Luna actually going forward to maybe
Okay.
punish this, but here comes Roger already. We're seeing Tempest of Blades going in from Junstar. He needs to get on out of there. Can he make it?
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
he does. The auto attack is following him, and he manages to survive it just
Roger.
in time. Oh my goodness, now Roger will look to go and punish and take away the jungle. That was too nerve-wracking. Thank God Jumpstar had the regenerate, but Felix already with the Bravest Warrior going to be zoning out Akashi.
That was beautiful, honestly, by Siusu, knowing the composure. Just stay calm. But Red CANIDS, they overextended. They overcommitted
100%.
100%. Luna went in, but a lot of them weren't on the same page. I
Exactly.
think it is not the... I don't know what to say, because it's a risky play. Well, that's a risky play. It can work. It can also just completely fall.
Yeah.
But no one wants to just... The communication isn't there to pull that off, you know?
That's the gold lane. You have 25% damage reduction in there. So even when they landed that stun in good layering of their stuns, I mean, it will not even be a kill for sure. Because there are a lot of members of CSN in there that they can easily punish.
Well, speaking of clearing soon, Luna is taking a good amount of damage as the Yin Yang Overturn has been used on top of him, which is pretty good for the Red CANIDS. If they want to force out a fight, now would be a pretty good time. But now things are going back to normal. The reset is happening. Red CANIDS going to play for that slow roll.
Absolutely. And now in that top side, Felix just bullying Akashi one level ahead as Upatizi is in that bottom side getting bullied. Now, look at how Siusun is splitting up the map, all right? Same thing again as the last game, all right? The XP lane, self-sufficient going in, and Siusun have actually been able to get that lead, and boom.
Yep, Ember should be going down out here. He makes it through, but Luna trying to go in for the big play. Doesn't actually hit it, but now Luna's getting attacked by Felix as the Rage Blade is coming on through. Here he comes with the Circling Eagle to make it true. Luna still alive. He finally goes down to the Retribution coming in from Roger, who like it counts just couple of seconds before. A little slow there, but overall it's still okay. Akashi now in an awkward position, trying to zone out both Felix as well as Boxy. His jump style is going to slowly take away the free gold on this energy plating.
Sweaty game, sweaty clash in the mid lane. Imagine if Upatizi found that the stun from Luna connected under the turret, he could have popped the ultimate and maybe they could have punished, but it wasn't the case. I mean, the pressure is there. The nerves are getting into Red CANIDS. They needed to reset, maybe get better communication all throughout. I mean, they have a good draft. It is very possible. It's very winnable for them despite trailing 1,000 gold in the early stages of the game. All they have to do is just regain composure.
Now, speaking of which, they're trying to punish Boxy here, who flickers out of the way. Here comes the Tempest of Blades here, Circling Eagle, getting on top of Luna. So far, Luna could look to maybe push them back, but wow, who've barely taking any damage coming in from Frost from a full Nibiri's Passion just kind of shows to you the buffs on Roger's Wolf form.
That's the thing.
That's very tanky.
Absolutely, and the thing is, right now, for the side of Red CANIDS is they're trying to force a lot of these fights, all right? What I want to give credit to them just now is that when Siusun went to the bottom side, Red CANIDS instantly responded with Lane going to the top side, soaking in that gold turret. But now they are relying on, again, looking for these pickoffs. They need to know that Siusun, when Boxy goes for those crazy plays into the jungle, they are around him. That's something that Red CANIDS needs to understand by now. They need to play around that. They can't really go for those crazy engages knowing full well that Siusun has the lead at this moment.
Exactly. And with Red CANIDS that right now, what they can do is to just kind of prolong the game. They have Farsa as well as Beatrix. They have to keep both of them so that they can clear waves constantly. A swoop!
They're so deep into the enemy lines here. They wanted to go for the circling eagle onto Frost, and even Lycan Pounce chasing him halfway across the world. Haven't seen one of those in a long time, but here you go. Jumps down as well as Akashi playing it nice and slow, nice and easy. This is good, technically, for the Red Canids.
If Luna just found out that that was really what happened, the invulnerability frame of the Lycan Pounce, and then he just uses the I'm offended passive. One of the best moments for Red Canids is that they will be able to punish Boom under the tier 2. Unfortunately, it wasn't the case. But then again, Red Canids, they're quite happy with this. They kept themselves alive for the past 2 minutes of the game.
Now they're going to be punishing down bot side, getting the first turret of this game. Feather airstrike on Boxy so far. Okay, Boxy just goes down here. No guiding wind. I think he was overly confident. He even has the flicker, so not entirely sure how that panned out for him. That's a little unfortunate, because now Frost will continue to get mid priority here. Top side isn't getting dove just yet, but wait, top side. Oh, looks like jumps down Akashi. They could potentially go for this. It looks kind of good.
Oh, that damage is just so painful. And again, Red Canids, once again, the thing is with them, hesitation, all right? Hesitation.
I agree.
I feel like they rotate to the top side. It's already a good play, but they wait a little bit too much, and CSUN are able to respond to the play. Then it is just no longer available. And look, because of that hesitation earlier on, they could have maybe just forced Clint out of the turret. With that, they can set up for Turtle. Now that the Clint has just been left all open, it is him taking the turret and the pressure in that top side.
Yep, the Red Canids now 4 members on the top side, with Ling going to be pushing down on bottom side. Jumpstyle doing a good job as they sacrifice this turret. Now the Red Canids want to slow them down as much as they can. That's why they got Frost and Lupatizi sitting here. And they're waiting for the opportunity as Box brings them in. Gets hit by the Beer's Passion. Feathered airstrike will almost secure that kill, but now they're focusing back on towards this wave here. Frost doing a good job. But Boxy, he's getting a little too trigger happy with the circling eagle.
Very close for Red Canids, but as expected, the early game tempo that CSUN can play with is just way too good. Their composition is really tailored towards winning the early stage of the game. So far, they have amassed 2.6k lead. They want to stretch this lead. Well, for Red Canids, all they have to do is to keep this mid lane turret alive. No matter what happens, save it. They have the resources to do so. They have both the Farsa and the Beatrix. As long as they clear the waves in that area, they're going to be okay. And that also means that Jumpstyle will at least have his jungle to farm.
Yeah, a good thing about Jumpstyle is that from the side of CSUN, they don't really have anyone to lock him down. So technically in these fights, he is free to roam, right? You can see many times he's actually been caught out of position, but still was able to run away because there's no single target lockdown, stun, CC, anything of that sort. And now it is going to be a fight.
Yep, Feather Airstrike already going to be popped out very early on here. And CSUN just back away. They don't need to really do anything. They don't have the position to get on top of them. However, we're seeing Jumpstyle once again split pushing till his heart's content. Luna coming up to match here. And Jumpstyle, he sees Ember. He's like, hello, goodbye.
Yeah, Ember doesn't have a threat. You were quite on point, guys, when you said that there's no lockdown on the side. I'll see you soon to contest this Ling, and that's probably why Red Canids instantly blocked the Ling at moment's notice and when the picks turned into their favor. However, it doesn't mean that they automatically win this. Still very difficult for them to farm, especially from this Farsa as well as this Beatrix. They kind of share the same gold now since the pressure from CSUN was great. The map control is there.
Akashi going to reveal himself down on bottom side here. Let's see if CSUN wants the match. No, Boxy opens up the map real quick. He's going to get hit by Frost for a couple of times, but he doesn't mind. He's got favor. He can keep himself nice, topped off, and healthy. His Lord going to be the next objective here. Akashi going to maintain his stack so far, but let's see how this plays out.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, there you go. Boxy goes in.
Yep, Boxy already going in. Luna, Rage Play going straight in towards that backline. Luna's in trouble. Can he get this? I'm offended off in time. No, he doesn't even bother. Feather Airstrike trying to get them out of there as Akashi moves away. There we go. The big play. All of a sudden, USC Jumpstyle securing the kills. He's already found 2 in the bag here. Nicely done coming in from the Red Canids.
Oh, man, that was a really good re-engage onto the fight. You saw CSUN. This is one of the mistakes that they keep on making, over-committing when they don't need to. They already they got Luna low, and now Felix goes in.
Yep, he wants to get on top of Frost so far. The base blade is doing just enough work here. Can he get the damage? No, he cannot secure it onto Frost. Now Rune is taking a good brunt of it. Do they want to re-engage Upatizi? Might be in some trouble. Circling Eagle, bringing Felix in, but it's not enough.
Luna.
Justice Blink Luna has bought him just enough time with the I'm offended.
Again, see you soon. Too many overcommitments in that previous fight. They got Luna low. They should have just went for the Lord, but instead they went even deeper. And Red Canids were able to take the victory. Now, knowing full well that Red Canids are low, they are going to keep on going.
Yep, they're going to continue. This Jumpstars looking for opportunities. Luna sacrifices life. And Yang overturn coming in for Ember is going to be more than enough to take him out. Akashi, small boy, doesn't have enough. Circling Eagle's going to push Jumpstars out of it. He quickly goes into the Blade of Tempest. They have to give up Lord here. They cannot sacrifice any more than this. Upatizi moves away.
That was beautiful, honestly, by See You Soon. An early mistake for them, but the Red Canids made the same thing. It's going to be See You Soon capitalizing on that fact, and now they're running wild into the jungle.
Oh no, well, they're losing their purple buff too.
It's important. The purple buff is an objective whenever there's a link game. You saw how the See You Soon squad was able to just punish the fact that Red Canids were all low. I mean, even Luna did not go home. He's at half HP. There's no way Red Canids could have fought there. And Jumpstyle tried to go for the cheeky play of trying to steal the Lord, but it was far too early and was duly punished by See You Soon. Popping his ultimate up, very low, maybe a 10% HP, had to back down, and now that's the Lord for See You Soon. How will they be able to capitalize though? I would say for Red Canids, quite safe. They have Beatrix as well as the Farsa, and so far Upatizi has been good on the defense for Red Canids.
I think it's too early for Yusu to really do too much with this initial Lord push. They should be able to take at least bottom tier 2 at the very least and open up mid tier 1, then start pressing their lead. But let's see how bottom side is playing out here. Looks like the Red Cannons are kind of in the middle of something here. But yeah, they're going to be zoning it off, playing that first wave, and all the way Kagura gets this kill on towards Lynx on the mid side here. Upatizi is going to try and shred away at the Lord ever so slowly.
That is brilliant. Again, See You Soon, they have a way of just chaining these objectives time and time again. It's the 12th minute of the game. 4,000 gold lead, 5 turrets have been taken away. This is honestly just See You Soon at their best. They chain these objectives via the pressure that they assert into the enemy alliance.
Yep, Bennett's Rage coming through to try to make something happen. Feather Airstrike as well. Luna finds the initial catch on towards Foob's side, but he rolls on out of there in his Lycan form. Upatizi back to clearing up these waves. This is a very slow roll. Low kill count as well. 12 minutes of the game, 4-4.
Oh, 4-4,
Yeah,
but the lead is 4.9k already. And this is what See You Soon really likes. The fact that they also took down the tier 1 in the mid lane, and also this opens up the jungle of Red Canids, which means that the orange and the red buff of Red Canids will always be threatened by See You Soon. And the way that they're moving, I love this a lot. If you're See You Soon, they don't want to let go of this lead that they have taken. They're waiting for the next Lord to happen, and the real way for them to do it is to just push the waves against Red Canids all the time, take their orange buff as well as their purple buff, then eventually wait for the Lord which will spawn in 90 seconds from now.
Yeah, I think Akashi needs to start stacking up as soon as possible, but that's when See You Soon wants to punish. They're already getting on top of it with no stacks. He can't do much, but he flickers out of the way. Upatizi here to save the day with the Feathered Airstrike. Very, very good. 1 ult for 3. Not too bad for the side of Red Canids playing hyper defensively.
And speaking of just hyper defensively, how can they actually move towards the Lord area? I'm not entirely sure how many seconds they still have until the purple buff resets. I would say that since the vicinity of the Lord is far from the base of Red Canids, you absolutely need that purple buff. And look at them go. They're really positioning themselves around this purple buff, making sure that the next spawn will be theirs.
They're doubling down here. Boxy is taking quite a bit of damage, but Luna once again getting hit by pretty much everything at this point. The Circling Eagle is coming on through, but you can see that Red Canids is just giving this up. Bennett's Rage and even Feathered Airstrike coming down. Jumpstyle actually taking a good majority of that damage as Rune has his eye set for him. Oh, can they punish Boxy here? He takes 2 shots, but you can tell Upatizi has definitely scaled well in this game.
Very well into the game, okay? This is where it gets really, really hard, all right? Upatizi with the damage, but also Hoob, Rune, and Ember. You can see even Akashi couldn't withstand the burst coming in from Ember, all right? So this is all gonna come to the matter. it's all about the pace. It's all about who controls the tempo right now because it is only the Lord left here on the board. Enhanced Lord has spawned in the game, and for now, Red Canids, they really don't have a response. Bot side is slow pushing that top side as well. Mid lane is going to be pushed, and there you go, another fight.
Felix
Circling Eagle on top of the Felix is getting on top of Frost as quickly as possible. He switched over to Wesker here, but Upatizi forced to get rid of the Feathered Airstrike early on by Boxy here. Akashi now left all his own. Daytona's welcome does not connect, and See You Soon have finally found a fight in their favor. Oh my goodness, a 7.0 and 8K goal differential in favor of See You Soon, as now they will be pushing in towards the inhibitor turns. They're gonna back off, maybe get tier 2, maybe look for Luminous Lord.
What a wonderful positioning coming up from CU Soon. You saw how Felix was in the best spot to make it very awkward for Frost to actually position himself. He went in for the combo, not even thinking about the position of his teammates. But guess what? Boxy was there on the case to save both save Felix as well as to contest Upatizi, who had to cancel his Feathered Airstrike so prematurely.
Remember the last time they got an 8,000 gold lead? It didn't fare too well, and Boxy once again goes in for jump style.
Yep, I mean, Boxy is doing a really good job here. No wonder he got MVP last game, right, Mirko?
Yeah, absolutely, man. 6 kills on the board, 6 assists for Boxy. 100% kill participation right now as it stands. But what I do want to put into the attention of the viewers right now is Red Canids. Even when they get this composition where they can make proactive plays, they're still not doing it. They are playing it so passively, waiting for mistakes to happen on the board. As you can see, most of the objectives, I mean technically all of the neutral objectives have been taken away by See You Soon just based on pressure alone. Red Canids, they need to start doing this, all right? Because if not, this is the last moment.
Yep, here we go. No. It's going to be Nibiru's Passion already out. Bennett's Rage is going to be coming out too to clear up these waves. They sacrifice one inhibitor. They've done this in the previous game, but is it going to be more than enough? Luna is just zoning them out as much as he can. They take down the Lord here and See You Soon. Not seeing the opening that they're looking for. Feathered Airstrike going to be popped as well. Even Felix, he wants to jump on in, but you can see the hesitation. They don't want to completely commit to it. They're going to continue the siege.
This is just getting sadder and sadder, honestly, right? Again, deja vu to game number 1, because See You Soon, they have just completely suffocated Red Canids, no resources, and you know Ling without the purple buff, all right? Ling without the purple buff alone is already insane. But guess what? It's Hoove on this Roger, constantly getting these 2 buffs, and it's just adding to that power this hero has.
Oh no, Luna, he's been caught out. He's been hit by the yin-yang overturn as well. It's unfortunate, uncanny, but it's a little too late. The repeat of mistakes coming in from game number 1 here. Ember as well as Hoove getting chunked down by Bennett's Rage. Frost holding strong. But See You Soon. They have to back away. Red Canids, they're not going to bow out just yet.
Okay, I don't know about you. I'm gonna ask you this question, Wolf. If that, I'm pretty sure, honestly, they should have pulled the trigger there. Ember was so low. Ling had his ultimate, had all the resources to go in. The team was there to follow it up. Upatizi had the Feather Airstrike as well. I thought for sure that they would go in. But again, they're playing it really passively. What are your thoughts on that?
I agree. I completely agree with you. I think there are so many openings that we see from See You Soon. They're really banking on the fact that they need to take it to the ultra late game. It's a good mindset, honestly. But there are openings that will never happen again if you are Team Red Canids. Because See You Soon, the moment they saw that the damage was there, now they have a feel of what Red Canids can do. The next time they try to push, it will be with the Lord for sure. And what they're going to do is to just wait for Red Canids, smoke them out of their base, punish them for it, make a pick-off, but this is the conceal play. Can they get at least Boxy? It seems like the answer is no.
No, they are not going to get it, but here comes the Circling Eagle on top of Luna so far. Akashi is trying to keep maintaining the stacks here. Luna looking for an opportunity, but the backside, Felix is going for Upatizi. Luna, he's already used the I'm offended, and now See You Soon are going to look for the chase. They're looking for you, Luna, and it's the yin-yang overturn that takes him out. Felix already with Rage Blade, already on top of Frost. He's gone like in pouch to finish him off, and now See You Soon has created an opening for themselves. Akashi and as well Upatizi and Jumpstyle looking for any opportunity here as Ember and the rest of See You Soon break open the inhibitor. Boxy going all the way in towards the spawn. Jumpstyle trying his most possible best, but Hoove is going to zone them out. They want more. They're looking for the end. They've done it. Cambodia move on to the next day. GG, well played to See You Soon.
Today started with the Malaysian champion champions getting eliminated. It will end with the Brazilian champions getting eliminated. A sad day for the MPL regions as the Cambodian champions will move to the next stage.
Imagine not winning any game during the group stages despite controlling the early stages of both games. And now, in the elimination round, in the lower bracket, it was a clean 2-0. Surely it wasn't fast. Surely it wasn't as flashy as you would expect them. It wasn't clean even, but they still made it happen. That last set of clashes started with the positioning coming out from Felix, shutting down the backliners of Red CANIDS, really put the nail in the coffin. But look at them go. Even at the face of defeat, it's Luna that they hinge their confidence with.
How do you not love these guys? Red CANIDS have put everything on the table, everything on the line, and as their leader, Luna has the most experience and gets it all. They will take defeat honorably here, but See You Soon has beaten the odds, beaten the audience's predictions here today. Now, I'm very curious to know what the analysts have to say about this particular match. And Miracle, you did mention that it's really, really slow roll, and I'm pretty sure the analysts will agree. Let's throw it to both of the L's here. Leo and LaFell at the analyst stand. Please take it away.